Hi YouTube, Fuzzfinger here for more Kingdom Hearts action, and today we're going to continue on with our walkthrough. We made it to the deep jungle in the last episode and had some fun bouncing on hippos. So today we're going to be bouncing, or swinging rather, along these vines, and hopefully we'll be able to pick up some nice treasures along the way. So put your feet up if you're watching, or get the controller out if you're playing along with me, and hopefully we'll make some good progress in today's episode. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get into it. If you do enjoy this episode, folks, please don't forget just to hit the like button and let me know in the comment section, and I do appreciate all your support. So treat this a little bit like a mini game. It can be a bit of a pain and a bit fiddly. You might need to practice a little bit. If you do fall off the vines, it's not a big deal. You'll just end up in the area below where the hippos were, and you'll have to make your way back up the tree here in order to try again. One thing that does help is that you can target these vines before you jump, so then you can make sure that you're facing the correct direction, and you don't actually affect the swing, but you can jump off mid-air, and that will allow you to just get a little bit extra distance, especially because some of these vines you can't actually reach. This one we can, so we'll just try this again. There we go, and then we can jump off here. Try that again. So you can see the window to jumping off is quite small there, but there's nothing really to do on this platform, so we're going to make our way across to the platform with the chest, which you can just see over yonder. So what we'll do is we'll target this next vine here, and we'll jump, and oh, we missed it. We'll try that again. Right, let's see if I have some better luck this time. There we go. And we can access this chest now. So I'll go ahead and open that, and we'll get some mithril. And from this point on, we're just going to continue swinging from the vines here. Okay, so we can just go straight ahead. We can see the vine there. There are other vines, but this is the one that we're interested in that we can actually target. So I'll try and line up correctly, otherwise you'll end up facing the wrong direction. And the area we're now heading to, or looking to head to, is Vines 2. So we'll see what we can do here. There we go. Just make our way around. And I can see the save point in the distance. That's where we started. From this area we can actually just jump back on the vine that we jumped off, because there's nothing actually to do on this platform itself, and then start swinging in the other direction. So we're looking for an area known as Vines 2. It's quite a linear path. There we go, this is the Vines 2 area, and we get a scene.
Kerchak, please listen to me. I know the nesting grounds are secret, but I trust them. You see, I want to help them because, well, they need us.
Oh, did you get that?
No.
Kerchak! Kerchak.
Okay, so we can actually climb this tree here if we want to, and we do want to, but not just yet, because there is an item we can go and grab. You can probably see there's a chest over there. So that's going to be our first port of call before we actually head up that tree that we are going to be doing. And as you can see, once you get used to this, you can kind of just spam through them. There we go. Now we want to be careful, of course, not to fall down until we've grabbed this chest. Well, at all, really. And that's going to be the next 3 Dalmatians that we're adding to our collection. And then we're going to head back to that last tree that we just saw. Same way we just came. We're going the right way? Yeah, we are. There we go. Look, you get good at it by the time you've actually finished it. Right then, so let's just get that target. It certainly is climbable. And this will take us to a new area known as the climbing trees. And first things first, we're just going to follow this path here. If we jump over, we can see there's a Trinity mark, so we'll go and grab that. And this will give us a chest with an item for our gummy ship. And now we can actually go into the tree house as well from this area. And this will kick off another scene.
What's the big idea?
Wait, Kerchak, please.
You don't understand. I was only trying to. A snake slithered by. You see, I saved that poor gorilla's life.
And we're back where we started when we first entered this area in the treehouse. And we're going to now head down below. So let's just head outside for a moment. Just jump down here, I'd say. That'll probably do the trick. And actually we want to go a little bit further, I believe. From this area, basically, we want to find where the rope's hanging down, and we should be able to jump down there. And this will take us into this, well, this area with all these cliffs and bamboo shoots and whatnot. And we just need to be a little bit careful because the tiger thing, Sabor, is possibly going to attack us again. And we'll just wander around for a second, see if we can get him to spawn. Didn't want to go back into the bamboo thicket. It's possible I've already seen him spawn here, which is why he's not spawning for us at this point. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we want to jump up this vine branch thingy here, grab a couple of chests, and make a potion. There should be a mithril shard over here as well. And then we can head back into where we just went accidentally in order to return to the tent where Jane was earlier on. And then we'll be able to kick off another scene, basically. So let's go and see what's going down in the camp tent.
How could you do such a thing?
Now, Miss Porter, as I told you, I was not aiming at the gorilla.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
Oh, because of one mishap. Come now. Huh? What am I doing with these imbeciles? Blasted gorillas! I'll hunt down every last one of them! I'll track them down somehow. I'll stake my life on it.
Okay, after that scene we're going to save because we've got a bit of a mini game, I guess, coming up where we need to save the gorillas that Clayton's after. Rightio, so all saved up. We're going to be encountering now some new Heartless. For some reason they decide to support Clayton. But we know the routine now. Let's just go out and lay on the combat skills here. Take care of these. I guess they're like monkey Heartless or something, can't they? Anyway, once we've done this first set of monsters here, or Heartless, we'll get a Protect G for saving the gorilla. So we're going to collect our loot. Now, there's going to be 5 gorillas we can save, although there will be more enemy encounters than that. And they're going to basically be scattered around the areas we've already visited. So let's head over to the bamboo thicket now for our second gorilla, and we want to save all of them because basically Clayton's a numpty and we want to show him that we're in charge of the situation. Now these new Heartless basically like to manoeuvre all over the place. They'll dodge roll, they'll block your attacks. The best tactic is just to get right up close to them and smash them. And we're going to continue on through again, this time back to the cliff area. Say hello to these fellas. Doesn't look like they want to talk or socialise, so we'll just, you know, kill them. Ah, a nice level. Levelling up's fun. Becoming more powerful is fun. That's one of the reasons why I just love playing role-playing games. I like adventure games, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I like to actually see my characters developing more than just in terms of the story as we play through. And Donald and Goofy, you guys suck. But anyway, there's our third gorilla. Why do I kind of feel like I'm doing all the donkey work around here? So from the cliff area we need to make our way back to the tree house. What? There's a Final Fantasy 15 update? What's that about, 1.09? And how in the world did I miss that? I had no idea there was going to be a new update. I haven't actually been following the game for a while in all honesty. But hey, there you have it. How in the world do we get back to the treehouse? I know we can do it, I'm just, for some reason, not totally sure how. Let me try and figure this out. Okay, so it makes sense that I just remembered we did drop down to the cliffs area, which means that we need to actually make our way back round. So we'll do that next. But you might also get the white mushroom spawning here. So just be ready for those, and you have got to be fast on getting what it is they want. So let's try that again. Fire. Remember that shivering is like a fire. Ah, no, I attacked by mistake. That's really annoying. But that's the idea. They can also ask for stop, which we just can't do at the moment. So just ignore it if they do that one. Okay, that one I believe is cure. Do we have cure? If we don't, we're getting it soon. I can't remember if we collected it or not. Let me just have a look. We'll have to come out of this area. By the way, you might want to go back to camp just to heal up and whatnot. I honestly can't remember if we got cure. We didn't. I just realised that comes later. So soon though, but just not yet. Oh well, that fella's gone anyway. We want to jump over the hippos again and make our way back to the end of the jumping hippos lagoon area, at which point we can climb up the vine, and this will take us back to the vines 2 area, where we can then walk up this tree behind us. This is the one that will take us back to the climbing trees area, and 2 more of the monkeys, the monkey Heartlesses, and quite a lot of them. So be prepared for battle. Hence the reason why I've been telling you to use those save points as you come across them. Mainly just to keep Donald and Goofy healed up because, well, you know, they suck. I'm interested in checking out that Final Fantasy 15 patch now, actually. I want to go and find out what that was about. Right, so there we get the Aero Gargi, and we'll have just one more. Okay, it's just Donald and Goofy. One more from the treehouse area. So this is the main area that we started in, if you remember. I'm sure you do. And we just need to find the final gorilla, probably inside, I'm imagining. We've got some combat here. Question is, where? Here we go. And once we've done this one, we can just make our way back to the camp then. There's also a chance, by the way, that you could encounter the white mushrooms in this area, just as we did previously. And we get the Shell G there, that's the final one. So now we're going to head back to camp. If you remember, we need to jump down outside. And that'll take us into the cliffs area. So we jump by the rope here. That's the marker that we need to look for. And you can fight more enemies if you want to get some experience. Probably not a bad idea. But ultimately, the camp is the goal that we're aiming for. Once you're back in the camp, make sure you're healed up, saved up, and then we can go and interact with Jane. And she won't say much other than, you know, hope Clayton's okay or whatever. But then when we head out, we'll get a proper cutscene. Or maybe not a proper cutscene, but you know what I mean, not just a bit of text dialogue. And now we're going to head back into the bamboo thicket area, where an old friend is going to be waiting for us. Had to pause then, I was just drinking a drink. I thought the cutscene was going to be longer than that. So here's Saber, of course, waiting for us. And this time, this is the proper fight against him. So hit him with fire. Sonic Blade's pretty good. And just try and deplete his health as quickly as you can. And dodge his attacks where possible. He's got 180 health. So try and get as many combos in as possible, and of course try not to leave the area, otherwise it's going to reset. So he is quite a bit harder this time, but still, you know, nothing you can't handle. He does like to dive at you as well from outside the area. There we have it. And Goofy's leveled up after that fight. So it seems like Jane might be in a bit of trouble. We're going to head back over to the tent area now. See what's going on. Let's take care of this fella. And no surprise, we are actually going to be going into the tent itself once again. Kill all these monkey Heartless. I mean, what are they about? It's been quite a lengthy area, hasn't it? This deep jungle. There's been quite a bit to do here as well. We've been jumping over hippos, swinging through vines. Kingdom Hearts might not be, I don't know, GTA 5, but I like these games. Right, okay, let's head on inside. Where's Jane? Sounds like we need to be heading back up to the treehouse area. Which means, no doubt, more jumping hippos. Or rather, jumping over hippos, yay. But that's it for today, folks. Going to finish up, so thanks for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And come back soon as we continue on with Kingdom Hearts. Cheers, folks. See you soon.